In this video, we're going to be taking a look at TARAXA, which I think is the next 100x altcoin. If you purchased $1,000 6 months ago, it would be worth $300,000. Now, I think there's a lot of space to grow for this coin. And I'm going to be going into the technology behind TARAXA, what makes it unique, and comparing it to a similar coin that is using the same technology and has done very well recently. So this is currently around 67 million market cap. So in respect of it being an altcoin, it's still got space to grow. And we're going to go through what it is, why the technology is there. It's an EVM compatible smart chain as well. So there will be smart contracts. If you compare it to like Arbitrum, which is, 1.3 billion, there is huge potential to grow. Maybe it might not hit those sort of levels, but we'll compare it with Kaspa right now. So Kaspa, if I explain very quickly, TARAXA uses something called BlockDAG technology. And what that is the blocks that are validated typically are all in a row, one after the other. So one block, then the next block, then the next block. What TARAXA does with the BlockDAG technology, and Kaspa does the same, is why Kaspa took off. The technology is new. Now what this does is, instead of the blocks one after the other, it does the same. However, the blocks can stack upon each other before the next block, meaning there's no imperishable loss in terms of block finality, and there's also no clogging of the blockchain. The blockchain is less likely to fail, and people's transactions can still go through. There's 5,000 transactions per second, so it's obviously much faster. There are some faster chains, of course, but in terms of latency, final latency, it's very ultra quick, and it can probably be stacked on and grown even further. So if we take a look at Kaspa, like I said, what Kaspa's got is a major run up. Now the supply on Kaspa is much higher. It's nearly 3 times as high. And this seems to be doing exceptionally well. There's a lot of hype around it. Market cap is growing, in terms of volume, it's 44, position in terms of all the currencies. So Kaspa's really got some hype. I think TARAXA could be the one that's going to sort of take off because of the smart contracts, the EVM compatible. They have staking built in. But if you look at the supply of Kaspa, 75% of it is already in circulation. So you're still going to get some X's, but potentially you're going to get more X's with a smaller circuit supply. So it's 3 times as much supply on Kaspa. I mean, this isn't a total comparison, but it's a likelihood of what it's looking at. It's been around a while. They're building on it. This is the catalyst where everyone's going to start talking about it. I'm going to buy a nice bag in this. I was going to stake it, but you got a KYC to stake, so that put me off a bit. But I'm going to buy a bag. I think it's on KuCoin. Hold it and see how we go. I'll be doing an update video on it moving forward. But definitely look into this project. It's going to be probably one of the better ones to watch. I'm going to be looking at a price point of around, I don't know, 1.5 cent. I'm going to DCA in as I always do. I never buy a big bag. And then we're going to look at things in a few months. But potentially, I'll be taking profits along the way. And I'll be leaving a moon bag for the bull run.